are coming. The aliens are coming. The alien. No, I'm just playing. How are you guys doing today? I literally, let me tell you something. I was going to go live a little bit earlier today, but I was like, I'm not feeling it. I need to start feeling it. So guess what? I waited and now I'm here and now I'm present and I'm ready to fucking rock with y'all. So let's talk. Y'all, I feel like if you guys are tired, get some motherfucking rest. I feel like if you guys are sitting over here wanting a new connection, get some fucking rest. I'm saying if you guys want to sit over here and actually start something new, you guys need to get some fucking rest. Why? Because right now we're just visiting. We're just visiting this depression. We're just visiting. Let me tell you something. We are just visiting this outcast ass energy that's not us. Okay? Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell you something. We are not, and I don't even know why I got this up. Let me move this. We are not, what the fuck? How you doing, this gentleman? How you doing? Your name is Atya. How you doing, sweet? But let me get serious. We are not defined by our past experiences. We are only defined by what the fuck we do next. So, without further ado, this next journey requires you to have a lot of energy. How you doing? I'm here. I want y'all to understand something. Everything that you got in the works needs your undivided attention, needs your undivided energy, needs your undivided everything. I don't care if relationships is what you got next. I don't care if you getting a new car is what you have next. I don't care if you like, yo, I need to start this new project. That is what needs your undivided attention right now. Why? Because a lot of you guys are sitting over here complaining to God, sitting over here saying, big dog, I don't know how to get it started. I don't know how to fucking get out of this depression ass energy. I don't know how to sit over here and stop being broke no more. I don't know how to sit over here and stop self-sabotaging. Whatever your trauma is, call your trauma for what the fuck it is. The next step is for you to sit over here and stop rejecting your opportunity from yourself. I need y'all to understand something. It starts with y'all waking up with you sitting over here feeling worthy, but two, it also starts with you sitting over here actually putting forth work and creating whatever reality that you want. What does that mean? I'll break it down to y'all. A lot of y'all are sitting over here saying, big dog, I want to get out of debt. Okay, so where's y'all plan to sit over here and get out of debt? Okay, let's sit over here and say some of y'all sit over here making a list of, okay, I made a list of my debts. I made a list of what I could do, but you guys aren't taking action on what y'all should do. The point of the matter is that y'all need to sit over here and start working smarter, not fucking harder. Put your energy into shit in order to get yourself out of the shit that you put yourself in. A lot of y'all be up in y'all feelings. Because what you want to talk about? You want to talk about relationships? We don't got to just talk about finances, big dog. We can talk about relationships. Let's talk. Some of y'all is like, I can't meet nobody that's for me. I can't meet nobody. I feel like I'm the alien. Let me tell y'all something. If you feel like you can't meet nobody that's for you, it's because you need to sit over here and do the work on you. Let me tell you something. Some of y'all need to go back to 2017. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Virgo because September 18th just popped up. Go back to that time and see what has shifted. A lot of y'all don't even realize that you have shifted from your old self, but y'all keep still trying to act like y'all old self. And I need y'all to understand something. Because you guys are evolving and because you guys are not living the same lives that you was back in 2017, you got to let down those motherfucking barriers. A lot of you guys have walls built up so motherfucking high to the point where nobody want to get to know your ass. I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. Why? Because a lot of y'all sitting over here asking God, well, why can't I find my person? Why can't I sit over here and take the necessary steps forward? 333 likes up in this bitch. Let me tell you something. Sometimes, how you doing, Chanel? How you doing, our right, King? Because I was about to spell your whole name. I was like, what is that? Let me tell y'all something. A lot of the shit that you are asking for, you need to reflect it back out. What does that mean? You got to be whatever it is that you want to be. You want to attract love, you got to be love. You want to attract money, then guess what? You got to be the money. I want y'all to understand something. When God tells you to rest, you rest. You don't got to force nothing. You just go with the flow. That leads me to my next work. Y'all got to start doing shit that inspires you. Y'all got to do things that empowers you. A lot of y'all keep sitting over here saying, and thank you, Kelvin. I want y'all to understand something. Some of y'all be sitting over here saying like, yo, listen, I just want this. But in reality, that's not what's going to take you to the next level. A lot of y'all is just like, God, if you just give me this one little relationship, I'm going to be cool. I'm going to be chilling. 333, as I'm saying this, y'all, I can't make this up. But in reality, that relationship isn't what's going to transform you. A lot of y'all's like, God, I just need this one little relationship. That relationship is not what's going to soften you. What's going to soften you is you sitting over here doing the necessary work on yourself to soften yourself. What's going to soften you, what's going to sit over here and actually restore you, what's actually going to transform you, is you putting forth effort into yourself. That means, guess what? When you laying in bed at night and you like, yo, I really need somebody. Like, I just feel like, and last night, this is crazy, y'all, because this is why I feel like everything happens for a reason. Last night, I was laying in bed. And I felt like I needed something. Like, I felt like I wanted to be cuddled. But it's just like, I felt so alone. And I feel like within that, not only did I wake up out of my sleep feeling like that, because I was in a whole fucking sleep, but I woke up from a bad dream. But the point of the matter is that I have to deal with that. I can't go fucking find somebody to cuddle me just for a temporary fix, because as quiet as it's kept, I'm gonna keep it a beam with y'all. We are better company by ourselves than with people that don't even want to be there. People that are only there for fucking whatever it is that their reason is for being there. Let me tell y'all something. A lot of the loneliness that we feel within, a lot of the fear that we feel within, a lot of the fucking energy, like all this, the shit that disturbs us, is within us. We be sitting over here thinking that, oh, let me just hit up old girl. Let me hit up old boy real quick. Come through. I don't want to sit over here and fucking, I don't want to be by myself. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exactly, because you're right on track. Let me tell you something. You over here hitting up old girl, old boy, talking about, yo, I need you to come through because I can't really sleep tonight. They're like, all right, cool. You don't even know that, like, God is testing your ass right now. What the fuck are you getting tested for? You need to see if you could do this shit by yourself. What does that mean? There might come a motherfucking day where, guess what? You might get the love of your life, but your love of your life is taken out of your life by death. They choose another partner. They sit over here. They get stuck in a storm one night. Let me tell y'all something. They got to go on. They in the army, the military. They got to go on leave for a year. Let me tell you something. You got to be okay within yourself. And I feel like a lot of us are not okay within ourselves. A lot of us not sitting over here. Let me tell you something. A lot of us are not okay with sitting over here working on ourselves. We only know how to work on other people. So when it comes to when our body is, because you know how your body sit over here and fucking, it tells you like, yo, I'm hungry. Your body tells you like, yo, like, I feel like I need to sit over here and get some water. Your body does the same thing when you need affection. Your body does the same fucking thing when you need to get your ass outside and go walk. Your body does the same fucking thing. Like, y'all don't listen to y'all body. And so what I mean by that is that, listen, you got to find the things that sit over here when people are not easily available to you. Because I know all of us have been there to where it's like, damn, I really feel like I need to be around somebody. But then every time I call somebody, they either busy or they're not picking up. What happens in that moment? Some of y'all start overreacting. Some of you guys start sitting over here getting frantic. Some of you guys sit over here and go in a downward spiral. Some of y'all let depression go deeper. It's like y'all go dark. You want to go dark for dark? We can go dark because I've had my dark days. But what I'm saying is that y'all got to find comfortability within yourself. Mr. C, thank you. I like it too. No, I'm just playing. Let me be serious with y'all really quickly. I want y'all to hear me. A lot of y'all got to sit over here and figure out what keeps you oppressed. A lot of y'all got to figure out what it is that disturbs your peace. And a lot of that comes. A lot of y'all can't sleep based off of your past shit. A lot of y'all are sitting over here feeling like you're not. It's so funny. A lot of y'all feeling like y'all are hopeless. A lot of y'all feel like y'all can't defend yourselves. When in reality, you got to sit over here and tear down the walls that you created on yourself. What the fuck does that mean? That means that you need to sit over here and every wall that you put up from 2017 on in. Some of y'all, it was from the time you was 3 years old. You got to go back and you got to go destroy those walls. Why? Because you said that you want real love. You got to go back and destroy those walls because you sat over here and said that you want to sit over here and start traveling the world. You got to go destroy those walls because you sat over here and said, I really do want marriage when it comes down to it. Or even if y'all don't even believe in marriage, some of y'all just like, yo, I really do want partnership though. Whether it's partnership within business, whether it's partnership within fucking actual relationships, whether it's partnerships within friendships. Y'all don't even understand. Let me tell you something. Y'all don't even understand that partnerships is not just about who you fucking on. Partnerships is about who can you sit over here and actually, let me tell you something, who you can sit over here and do business with. I seen this little YouTube thing, or maybe it was on TikTok, I can't remember, but in the video it was so significant because the dude was sitting over here saying, I was golfing with this one guy or whatever, and he canceled like a $2 million contract with somebody due to this dude fucking sitting over here cheating on his wife. He said if he cheats on his wife, what makes you think that he ain't gonna cheat on me within business? That's significant. He was like, it's not about the money, it's about the character. A lot of y'all need to sit over here and not only look at people of who you dating for their character, but you gotta look at yourself for your character too. Why? Because fucking character is what fucking builds you. That means, guess what? If you give up on yourself, I know you're gonna give up on this relationship. If you give up on fucking us, Andrew Tate, is that what his name is? I couldn't remember what his name was, but I seen it and I was just like, that's some real ass shit. But the point of the matter is that I want y'all to understand something. A lot of y'all, when y'all get into relationships, y'all be so passive. Y'all see some shit, but y'all look the other fucking way. In reality, in friendships too, it's not just about relationships. It's about fucking a whole bunch of stuff. It's like relationships. You done seen your mama do some shit that you like, yo, mama, you probably really shouldn't be doing that shit. But instead of you speaking up because that's your mama, because you think that is disrespectful, you sit over here and look the other way, not knowing that, guess what? Your mama and your parents just sat over here and taught you not to sit over here and speak up when you seen some shit. You just act passive. When y'all feel shit within y'all core, fuck what you see. When you feel that something isn't fucking right, some of y'all don't sit over here and say nothing. Why? Why? You said, so what does it mean if a boy doesn't try in a relationship to take me on dates and his excuse is always he doesn't have any money? Should I fall for that? I feel like if he don't got money, then he don't need to date you. And let me tell you why. Because more so, Malaysia, it's not about the money, it's about the effort. There's this man I went on a date with. Let me tell you, I'm gonna give you a story. He wanted to take me out so bad. He was like, yo, let's just go to the park. He pulled up with some food and stuff like that, but he was like, I did a park date. If a motherfucker wants you, it could be something so simple. I met this dude playing basketball. I met this dude, I was out, I felt like I needed to get out in nature. I don't really play basketball no more, but it was just like, I just felt the need to go shoot some hoops. Met this older man, he was doing the same fucking shit on the same frequencies that I was. Let me tell you something. He was like, yo, I would really like to take you out. We started out going on a park fucking date. From the park fucking date, then we sat over here, we went to this vegan restaurant that was nice as fuck. I didn't even know they had like fine dining vegan restaurants, but they do. But the point of the matter is that Malaysia, it's not about the money, it's about the effort. If a motherfucker want to make effort for you, then he will. No matter if money is a factor or not. But the point of the matter is that if a masculine, and hear me, Malaysia, what I have found is that when masculines are in a time where they do need money, when they are in a time of lack, you should leave them alone. Not because they don't have money, but because their ego is affected. Not because they don't have money, but because they gonna sit over here and take out their unnecessary efforts onto you. See, it might be true that this person doesn't have money, but does he have fucking effort? He's not giving you effort, so then the answer is no. Because if he started not giving you effort, then guess what? He's going to end not giving you effort. And that's the same thing if you're a masculine watching me too. If you start with a woman that's not giving you effort, then guess what? You're going to end with a woman that's not giving you effort. Y'all have to sit over here and stop sitting over here making it about materialistic gains. And what's fucked up is, y'all, it took me years to learn this, because this is coming from the, if you not doing shit for me, you not in my face, you can't have a date with me. Y'all, I used to be very materialistic, but it takes a real motherfucker to sit over here, and let me tell you something. It takes a real motherfucker to sit over here and go use people and sit over here and be like, yo, if you don't make a certain amount, you can't talk to me. Like, it takes a certain type of individual to sit over here and realize that's not the right fucking way. Because in reality, yeah, you could pick me up in your Lamborghini. We can go on $1,000 dates. Shit, we can go out of the country. We can go anything. But do I vibe with you? Do I like you? Do we look together? Is my effort wasn't there with none of the people. So the point of the matter is when I sit over here and tell y'all, like, listen, this is coming from the motherfucker that can sit over here and pull anybody that I fucking want. Looking like this with an alien shirt on. I know when I get on live, let me tell you something, yo. When I get on live, I be looking like, bitch, what you looking like? What you done did? You just came from the gym type shit. But let me tell you something. In public, baby, I don't care if you only go for petite Asian woman, bitch. If I want you, I can get you. But that's the point is that, y'all, people make effort for who the fuck they want to make effort for. But it starts within you. And you gotta sit over here and see your worth. In Malaysia, I'm so grateful that you said that, because it starts with you having to see your worth within in order for other people to see that they need to bring effort to the fucking table. If people see that you're not putting forth effort into yourself, then why would they feel like you were sitting over here? Why would they feel the need to sit over here and put forth effort? You don't even get up and wash your face and brush your teeth in the motherfucking morning. What are you talking about? People go, you know how many people's places I have went to, and it's like, not to judge them, because everybody's at different places in their life, but it's like, your home is dirty. This is a reflection of you. Your car, let's not even take it to a home. It could sit over here, and this is not even just relationship. It's just, this could be within friendships and shit like that. You could get in somebody's car and you like, yo, your car is dirty. What's up, my man? People's state, how they present themselves, is a reflection of them. Is a reflection of what they got going on. So guess what? If they not putting forth effort into themselves, what makes you think that they're gonna put effort into you? If they not making sure that they shit is on 10, why would they make sure that your shit is on 10? And it's not to even say, because some of these people don't even be dirty people. They just be depressed as fuck, and they just be like, fuck it, I'm gonna just throw anything anywhere. 3, 4, 5 as I'm saying it. All I'm sitting over here telling y'all is that, listen, this is a reminder. All of this video, this live, is a reminder. And I want y'all to understand something. Where you put your energy, because that's where we started at today. Where you put your energy is what is going to transform into whatever it is that you want. Relationships. You want to go start your real estate? You want to go get your real estate license? Go do that. Where you put your energy right now is what's going to transform. But a lot of y'all give up on shit before y'all even start. And that's the problem. If you want something, you're not supposed to give up on it. You're supposed to sit over here and battle it out. Some of you guys are sitting over here so stuck in y'all mind. Some of you guys, so let's get into the downloads real quick, because this is actually going off of what I was going to talk to y'all about today. Some of you guys are so stuck in your mind. What does that mean? Y'all are battling yourself. Whether it's the battle between who the fuck you are, whether it's the battle between what it is that you want to do next, whether it's the battle of, shit, do I want to be with this person or do I want to be with this person? The battle of, shit, what do I want my style to be? Do I want to be a tomgirl today? Do I want to be a tomboy tomorrow? Do I want to be a girly girl tomorrow? Do I want to sit over here and get dreads to my masculines? Do I want to grow my beard out? What man do I want to be today? Y'all hear me? Some of y'all are so, it's so funny. Some of you guys have sat over here and leveled up and have actually sat over here and, let me tell you something. A lot of y'all have sat over here and y'all thinking that y'all are under spiritual attacks, but in reality, the attack is within you. You said the battle of who I was versus who I'm becoming is a real fucking thing. You said, why is everybody mad today? It's not today, baby. We just passionate. You don't want to see me upset. To be honest, I don't really get mad like that no more. I have been mad before, but there's few times where I be mad. That could be significant too, though. Who you guys are becoming is testing y'all. Thank you, Barbie. Who you guys are becoming is testing y'all. Y'all want to know why? Because this new motherfucking person ain't no bitch. This person you're walking into, oh yeah, no, they don't play. And they don't play about you. But the point of the matter is that your past person has always played about you. See, your past person didn't know no better. They was moving with naivety. But the point of the matter, and I don't even know if that is a word, but your past person was naive. Your new person is like, big dog, I got the wisdom. But the only thing that y'all have to learn is that, guess what? Your new person don't want you to take that pain with you. That's where you guys are fucking up at, is that your new person wants you to take the experience with you. They want you to take the wisdom with you, but they don't want you to take the pain with you. And from there, it's like, that mean those trust issues gotta go. That means you sitting over here thinking that everybody that comes into your, let me tell you something. Everybody that comes into your motherfucking vicinity is gonna hurt you. That shit gotta go. It's a mind thing. Why? It's because, one, we done built up, we done built up so much experience on being able to discern the people that's for us, the friendships that's for us, the relationships that's for us, the jobs that is for us. We got all this experience, right? All right, so let's use it. We can discern when somebody's wasting our time, right? Yeah. We can discern if somebody's actually showing up for us or if they're not. It's very easy to sit over here and see when somebody's putting forth effort when they're not. Anything else that's in between is what? Is lack of effort. So, from there, and hear me, y'all. Hear me. How you doing, beauty? From lack of fucking effort. If it's not fuck yes, then it's fuck no. Easier, there's nothing else that's in between. So because we can discern this new person of you, we don't have to sit over here and be like, ooh, every person that comes up into my life is going to be an op. No. We just know, listen, if somebody, we have the effort experience. If somebody wants to make effort and they want to be serious about us, they want to be seriously our friend. We know the signs of that. So we don't take that shit personal. And I think that that's where a lot of y'all get fucked up at, is that a lot of y'all take things personal because y'all think that y'all are for everybody. In reality, you're not. Y'all think, and that's not people pleasing shit within y'all, because it can catch you up really quickly. A lot of y'all sit over here and y'all get so caught up in, I want to be the perfect person for this person. Some of y'all catch yourself before y'all do this shit, but in reality, it's like y'all meet nonchalant poppies or nonchalant mommies, and it's like, oh, but they sit over here like they making me have to prove myself, and you simultaneously try to sit over here and make yourself seem like you're worthy. You see this man pulling up in a fucking Lamborghini, now all of a sudden you over here like, yo, am I who I say I am? You meet somebody that is truly, and maybe it don't even have to be a materialistic shit. It could literally be you meet somebody that actually knows how to conversate. Have you ever met somebody that knows how to actually conversate and actually knows how to hold a conversation? And it's not even about, because a lot of y'all so used to, okay, so what you do for fun, what you like to sit over here, what's your favorite color. But have you ever met somebody that sit over here and be like, yo, so what's your ideals or what's your views on the cosmos? Do you even know about the Egyptian calendar? Do you know that the Julius Caesar calendar came from the Egyptian calendar? That's real conversation. When y'all talking about shit about like trauma, like, yo, when you could off first Kate, listen, let me tell you something. I'm still working on myself, but I got a lot of trauma within me. Oh, what kind of trauma you got? How'd you get through this? When y'all actually start talking about shit that actually fucking matters, that can actually impact your mind. A lot of y'all have not sit over here and interact with that. So guess what? When you finally do come across this person, it catches you off guard. Sometimes y'all might start stumbling. Sometimes it doesn't take for you guys to sit over here and have just a Lamborghini pop up. Some of y'all don't even understand that y'all can be in the presence of a God. And y'all don't know, y'all fumbled the God. Why? And that's not to sit over here and, when I say God, I don't mean it in a literal terms. I just mean that some of these people, their energy, and this could be y'all. Let me tell you something. This could be y'all. Y'all energy could be so high vibrating that when people get with you, they don't know what to do with you. So from there, y'all got to sit over here and get out of your mind and realize that not everybody's for you. Not everybody is going to, and it's funny that I'm sitting over here, I'm wearing an alien shirt. I don't know why I decided to wear this, but I feel like a lot of y'all have alien qualities. What does that mean? Only real motherfucking people can sit over here and see you. Only real people, only your own species can match your fly. Only your real species can sit over here and actually have a conversation with y'all, because a lot of y'all is past the, I don't want to sit over here and just go out for wine and us talking and keying and then we go fucked. Some of y'all are past that. A lot of y'all sitting over here saying, okay, but what can we build? What can we sit over here and talk about? Can we talk about something that's going to transform me? Can we talk about something that's going to sit over here and transform you? Some of you guys need to understand that y'all don't have to sit over here and necessarily have to go do actions for people. Your words can transform people. Other people's words can transform you. sometimes I like to sit over here and say that knowledge is more than fucking you giving me a materialistic asset, because guess what? If you could teach me how to go make $1 billion, then rather than you giving me $1 billion and not fucking it off, it's worth more. So I say all this to say is that a lot of y'all stuck up in y'all mind. Let's keep going. A lot of y'all don't realize that the worst is behind you. A lot of y'all don't sit over here and realize that, listen, y'all done went through all this shit in order to get to this point, but now that you got this shit, you got the knowledge, now it's time for you to sit over here and reset. You know how they say every few years your mind resets. It's like every decade you become a new person. And it's like, but are you guys using that shit? Let me tell you something. Every other day I feel like I'm becoming a new person. Chanel, we talking. But the point of the matter is that, y'all, I'm not the same person that I was yesterday. You know what's so funny is that they outside cutting the grass. Some of y'all need to go cut y'all grass. And actually, he cut the grass earlier, but he's blowing away the grass. Some of y'all need to go sit over here and get that excess from around y'all. It's so funny how everything always works out the way that it is. That's why it's so funny. Everybody be upset. Sometimes I used to be upset at distractions, but I'm like, oh, you're needed here. Some of you guys, but that holds true. Some of you guys need to sit over here and cut your grass in order to identify what your enemy is, because some of y'all still have enemies within y'all grass. Some of y'all still have people that's still holding on to you. And y'all need to sit over here and go blow away the excess that's not meant, so your grass can lay clear. But the worst is behind most of y'all, okay? I want y'all to understand something. Behind the worst being behind y'all, that means, guess what, baby? That means that it's time for you to sit over here and go in a different direction. The fall is coming. The autumn is coming. Matter of fact, the equinox is tomorrow. And from that, it's like, it's time to go south for the fucking winter. Why? Because things get cold up in the north. What does that mean? That means that, listen, the shit that's not working for you, the things that have been testing you, the things that are not serving you, it's time to move on from it. This is your final test. The final test is for you to keep your composure. Your final test is for you to sit over here and actually make sure that you're keeping yourself balanced. A lot of y'all tests is for y'all to sit over here and actually see if you can discern what the fuck I'm saying. Some of you guys' test is just to sit over here and keep going and not to get distracted. Some of you guys' test is to sit over here and actually make sure that you are putting forth the necessary effort into yourself. Some of you guys are sitting over here literally being challenged in order to be better than what you were the next day. Some of you guys are just being challenged to be grateful. Some of you guys are literally being challenged to sit over here and enjoy your life. Some of you guys are literally being challenged to sit over here and be at peace. You know what's funny is because I feel like it's time for you guys to sit over here and actually not conform to the world. Some of you guys, it's time for you to forgive yourself and free yourself from judgment of your own mind. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. It's funny because y'all, to those that don't know, when you over here saying some important shit, let me tell you something, they always want to block you. But it's like, don't worry, we're going to let you pass, and then we're going to continue on with the most important shit, okay? Y'all notice how I slowed down. I feel like that's the divine message between y'all. When y'all realize that shit is slowing down, you slow down with it. Chanel said, I'm tuned in. Exactly. Because eventually the noise is going to quiet down. Now he's in another direction. Now let's keep going. I want to tell y'all something. In moments like that, and I feel like that's a test for both of us. In moments like that, you'll have to sit over here and realize that when noise gets loud, when distractions get loud, when people try to interrupt you, you don't get upset about that shit. You just be like, well, I guess we rolling with the punches today, I guess. A shout out to my man, the lawnmower, the fucking leaf blower. Because it's like, you never know what life is going to throw at you, but you know that you're in the right place at the right time. So you don't stop, you don't give up, you just continue to, you adapt. And I think that that's where you guys are at right now, is that a lot of you guys are so stuck in your mind thinking, and catch me, y'all. A lot of you guys are sitting over here so stuck in your mind thinking that you're stuck, but in reality, God is just telling you, I just need you to adapt. I did say go south for the fucking winter. That shit still holds true too. And the reason why is because some of where you guys is at, it's not flourishing you, it's not inspiring you, it's not bringing you hope. So then it's time for you to sit over here and go south and go figure out, okay, where hope is. I want y'all to understand something. Some of y'all need to go fucking north. Because some of you guys is natural, like habitat. Some of you guys thrive in the cold. Take it as it resonates. Go to where your hope is, whether that's snow or that's waters. I also wrote down, do not be conformed by this world. Don't conform to this world is specifically what I wrote down. What does that mean? That means a lot of y'all sit over here, and let me tell you something. A lot of you guys sit over here and y'all got something so beautiful within y'all. I don't care if it's your charisma, I don't care if it's your personality, I don't care if it's your wisdom. But the point of the matter is that, and God is like, I gotta touch on you really quickly. What's your name? Walking Karma. You said you can't afford it. What you speak over your life is what will exist. Miss Karma, let me teach you something. Don't ever say can't. You seen Love and Basketball, and even if you didn't, he said the can't should never be in a man's vocabulary. I vouch that can't shouldn't be in anybody's vocabulary. If you want something, you can make it happen. It's within your mindset. It's been projected on you that you can't sit over here and make the shit happen. If you want something bad enough, then you can make it happen. You just got to ask yourself, okay, how am I about to do this? And God will assist you. Karma, take fucking can't out of your vocabulary. Because that's them wanting you to conform to this world, thinking that you're trapped. Karma, that's you sitting over here thinking that you're limiting yourself. You don't even know that you're limiting yourself. And that's what I mean when you guys have to sit over here and realize that it's a battle against you. Nobody else is sitting over here saying you can't do it. Only you. And nobody else's words really even matter but your words. Nobody else's opinion matters but your opinion. You said I'm healed and I'm homeless. Let me tell you something. Karma, everything that you're going through in life is a distraction. Shout out to my man coming back. Everything that you went through in your life is to test you. Everything that you said over here and you went through in your life is to make you stronger. But the point of the matter is Karma, you gotta sit over here and realize that, listen, if you were homeless, that's not your shit, it's not your place, it's time for you to get your ass up and go. You gotta sit over here and realize if you're not getting no jobs in that one state, then it's time for you to get your ass up and go to another state and go sit over here and figure out, okay, let's sit over here and see if my life is over here. Sometimes it takes for you to put your pride to the side to go back home for a little while in order for you to come up with a plan as to what you're gonna do next. Now, Karma, I understand some of us, we come from families where that's not an option. That's okay. You can sit over here and go to a homeless shelter. You can live inside your car. You can sit over here and go to a fucking, let me tell you something, Karma, because I used to be homeless. I could tell you how to survive homelessness. I did that shit for almost a year. But the point of the matter is that you don't give up. Karma, let me tell you something. I did homelessness out in Ohio during the winter time when it was cold as fuck. Hear me. That was the most life-defining shit that I ever been through in my life. Why? Because one, it taught me that yes, I have family. Yo, I have family I could go live with anywhere in the fucking world. But I chose to be homeless. Why? Because my pride was in the way. Why? Because that was a lesson for me. Why? Because God was trying to communicate with me that it was my time to move on. But in reality, I didn't want to move on. In reality, and to be honest, I feel like it taught me to be grateful for everything that I do have. So then when I did move out of Ohio and I did start off on a couch, it taught me to be grateful for that fucking couch. It taught me to be grateful for my fucking car. It taught me to be grateful that even though I was sitting over here going and I was staying in parking lots of rich ass neighborhoods, being inspired, it taught me that, listen, this is not for forever. I can't conform to thinking that my life is going to end up like this forever. But it does sit over here and tell you, it does try to destroy you. But the point of the matter is that, honestly, I didn't even know we was going here. But the point of the matter is I want you to understand something. You're not defined by any of that of your experience. You got to sit over here and let it go. But you also have to sit over here and come up with a plan as to how you're going to let that shit go. You got to, if you still sitting over here like, yo, I'm stretched for money, look at what's not serving you so you can free up your time in order to bring in more money. Look at what's sitting over here not serving you. Look at sitting over here saying like, listen, do I need to sit over here and go take out a loan in order to get myself out of this? Do I need to sit over here and go to my family and deal with them talking shit to me for a little bit in order for me to get back on my fucking shit? It took me a year to get off of a couch, but I got off of the couch. And I want y'all to understand something. Even if y'all are still on this couch, because some of you guys are being urged to move. Some of you guys are being urged to sit over here, and some of y'all have got off the couch, and then you sitting over here, you done build up your whole empire, but not realizing that your foundation was built on faulty waters. So guess what? Some of you guys went back to a couch. Why? Because it's time for you guys to revamp. I want you guys to understand something. When things are not falling together and they're falling apart, it's because you're not supposed to be there. When things are sitting over here, let me tell you something. When things are sitting over here going against you, people are going against you, places is going against you, life is going against you, all you have is you to pull yourself together. All you have is you to sit over here and be like, yo, listen, I'm on a couch today, but in 6 months I'm not going to be. And by you coming up with a plan and making sure that you out of that bitch by 6 months, well, that's all you can do. And most of it you gotta leave to faith, y'all. Because I got approved for an apartment back when I was on the motherfucking couch. I didn't have one job at that time. I was sitting over here doing Uber. And then what's crazy is that maybe 2 to 3 months later, I ended up getting my accounting job. I don't got a degree in accounting, but I got it. I moved my way all the way up in corporate America. Good old corporate. Because guess what? I got the charisma and I know how to learn any fucking thing. I don't have not one degree. I have a high school degree. And I do have some college under my belt. But point of the matter is that technically in my position, you need a degree. I went from sitting over here being a rep to being a team lead to becoming an accountant supervisor. How? Because it's not about the fucking how. It's about you put in the right position, you put in the right effort, you put in the right time. Guess what? You can become whatever it is that you want to. But the point of the fucking matter is that I've always had good jobs. But guess what? When it was my time to go, it was my time to go because I learned everything that I needed to. And I think that that's significant too, is because y'all, I'm not working for nobody no more. I'm not an accountant no more. But what I'm saying is that at that time, I went from homeless to being a supervisor, to sitting over here getting my car, to sitting over here getting my home. And this is coming from a person, the car that I was sitting over here sleeping in when I was homeless, I got in a car accident. I was without a car for like a fucking year, yo. I went through a lot of fucking shit. And it's funny because I went from homeless to not having a car, to sitting over here not having a job, to sitting over here because my job was through my car. I was Ubering. To not having nothing, to sitting over here and figuring out, okay, so what the fuck, what do I have? What do I have? And I think that that's significant. From there, I want y'all to hear me. The point of the matter is that life will always life for you, but life will sit over here and turn around and become great for you. That's the significance. Life will always work for you if you work for it. If you sit over here and you shift your mind, well then guess what? Then your mind will sit over here and be able to adapt to whatever it is that you want your reality to be. But some of you guys need to sit over here and realize that God wants more for you. and that you guys aren't thinking bigger. Some of you guys are like, yo, I just want to sit over here and have my own place. But in reality, God don't want you to have the place, don't want you to have an apartment in the location that you're currently in. Some of y'all need to expand your mind and shift your mind and realize that some of y'all are being called to sit over here and there's an easier way for you. Some of y'all are being called to go to another country. Some of y'all are being called to go back to school, go live in the dorms. Some of y'all are being called to sit over here. Let me tell y'all something. Some of y'all are being called to sit over here and go find you a man's. You said you wanted to be a housewife. All I'm saying is that catch me up. Y'all gotta be careful on what you ask for. That's one. But two, you gotta get clear on what it is that you want from life. Because God is gonna give you exactly what you need in life. But y'all need to understand that some of you guys are meant for bigger and better things. Y'all sitting over here thinking that this job is end all be all. But what's crazy is because when I quit my corporate America job, I thought that, well, one, I was going through a lot in my fucking life at that time with deaths and shit. But two, it was like, it's time. I don't know why, but it was time. And what's crazy is because halfway through the journey, I started questioning that if it was time. Like, was it really time? Was I caught up in an illusion? So I tried to go back. I tried to go get my job back. They interviewed me and everything. But God said no. Everything was for me, but God said no because I had conquered all of that. So when I sit over here and I tell y'all that, and then what's crazy is then it pushed me to go harder. Let me tell you something. When people tell y'all no, and I didn't even know we was going here either, but whatever, we flowing today. When people tell y'all no in life, it's not supposed to discourage you. It just know that is not your way. Everything in your power, everything in your cards could say that that's the right way. But if God says it's not, then it's not. Technically, some of y'all can sit over here and have the credit to sit over here and get whatever place that it is that you want. But if God is like, that's not within your cards, I need you to go buy a home, that's within your cards. Y'all can't be mad that God didn't approve you for that apartment. You can't be mad that God is not allowing you to move right now. You can't be mad that God is telling you to be homeless right now. You can't be mad. You can't be mad at you not having the money. You can't be mad at the financial fucking instability that you have. All you can sit over here and do is battle your mind and shift your mind and realize that all days is not going to be like today. All days is not going to be like yesterday. All days, all we can sit over here and do is make sure that today is a better day than yesterday, that we're doing more than we did yesterday, that we are making sure that everything is aligning. That's all we could do. We can't sit over here and we can't worry about who left us yesterday. We can't worry about who left us back in 2014, 2017. 2017 could be significant, y'all, because I keep saying 2017. We can't sit over here and be mad at ourselves, because y'all, I'm gonna keep it a being with y'all. I was mad at myself that I had put myself in a bad situation, but I realized that in reality, God always makes a way when he needs me to make a way. Like, he always gives me what I need, not what I want. And he noticed that when I was sitting over here, when I was a supervisor, I was wasting so much fucking money, yo. I had the money to blow, so I was just wasting it. I wasn't investing into my craft, even though he had been calling me to go into my craft. He noticed that job was taking a lot of my energy out of me. And he was like, what I need you for is this shit. What I need you for is to sit over here and inspire other fucking people to keep going. What I need you for, what I need your energy for, is for you to actually start living your life. Not just living my life based off of just going on vacations once or twice or 3 times a year. Taking little halfway vacations on the motherfucking weekend. God was like, I need you full time. Whenever the fuck I tell you. If I tell you to get your ass up at 3 a.m. and you go live, then you go live because somebody needs you right now. If I tell you to go live at fucking 3 p.m., I need you. If I need you to go live at fucking 2 a.m. in the morning, get your ass up. But the point of the matter is I want you guys to understand something. I always have what I need. And not to sit over here and say entrepreneurs for every fucking body. Thank you, Prissy. It's not to say that entrepreneur life is for everybody, because this is a hard knock life. But it's fulfilling because I can show up for y'all. And it's fulfilling because I know I'm helping somebody. It's fulfilling for me. And really, I didn't even know that. I didn't know how free I feel. See, when I was a supervisor, y'all, I sat over here and I felt like it wasn't even that I was all the way stressed, but I just felt like I always had anxiety going into the building. Always felt like people had something to say about me. And y'all, I'm the type of person, I come in, I do my work, I go home. I learned within corporate America, you do have to build foundations, you do have to build relationships, but it's like, I don't want to build with people that sit over here and that's against me. And it was revealed to me too many times that these people were against me. Not on purpose, but because ego and pride will do a lot to people. And you know what's crazy? I really liked my job. It was easy. It was so fucking easy. And I don't take that for granted, but God didn't put me in this world to do easy shit, y'all. And it's like, technically I could sit over here and I could live my life. There was people there for 20 years. It was a good job, but it wasn't a great job. And I felt like God is like, okay, well, this is enough negativity. Time to move you on. Some of you guys need to sit over here and realize that God is doing that within your relationships too. Some of them are good relationships, but they're not great relationships, y'all. Some of them people are good people, good-hearted people, but they're not your people. And y'all have realized this. Some of y'all have already realized this. Some of y'all are realizing it now. Good people don't make for great people, though. Sometimes what's good for you is not what's great for you. And I think that that's the significance of this whole thing is that a lot of you guys need to renew yourself, renew your mind, renew your thoughts on things, and renew your perspective on how you want to live life. And the reason why is because a lot of you guys are meant to create something. What? I don't know. Come do a reading. We'll figure out what it is that you're good for. We'll figure out what your purpose is. Even if you over here watching me and you like, yo, I can sit over here and do this shit. I can motivate people too. Get your ass up on here, big dog. Email me. Let's talk about it. Let's get your ass up on here. Let's get you up and being an influencer. I think that that's significant, though. You're always where you're supposed to be. Always. And I'm going to leave it there. I didn't get through half. I think I did 3 downloads on there. The rest of that shit was just channeling messages. Y'all, I'm about to do a collective message. You already know how we giving down. If you guys want to stay around for the collective, then cool. If not, get your ass on. After I do collective, you already know I'm going to do a few personals. Actually, let me put my shit up really quickly. Please hold. If you guys want a fucking personal with me. Okay, so 2 things. If you guys are like, bitch, I don't want to do this shit on live. You can either book with me, either through my link in my bio, or you can literally email me, or you can DM me on here. Whichever one you seem is fit for y'all, okay? But if you guys are brave souls and you like, big dog, I want you to sit over here and breathe me on live like 2005. Then sit over here and either donate to my Cash App, which is here, or you could donate to my link in my bio, which is connected to my PayPal. Either way, y'all already know when I start after collective, y'all know that list I'm built the fuck up. Y'all already know what's going on, okay? So, start new. Now, let's get into collective. Because I felt the need, like, y'all, I'm going to keep it all the way at being, like, I just feel so inspired today. I feel so inspired, and I feel like it's Thursday. I feel like, y'all, to be honest, it's time for y'all to do something y'all ain't never did before. I feel like it's time for y'all to sit over here and rest and rejuvenate when you need it. But I also feel the need to sit over here and tell you that, listen, if you guys are sitting over here, you rested, you recharged and everything. How you doing, Destiny? How you doing, Shasha? Are you feeling better? I hope you feeling better. I want y'all to understand something. Last night, I couldn't sleep. But I knew that God was transforming me, like, while I was awake. So that could be significant. Some of you guys could be having insomnia right now. Some of you guys are feeling like you don't have any energy. Some of you guys, I feel the urge to tell you, try to take naps during the daytime to see if you can actually feel fulfilled, because some of you guys might actually get more rest during the daytime than you do in the nighttime. If your job permits you, or like on the weekend, like I urge you to take a nap throughout this. Like whenever your off day is, I urge you to take a nap during the day, because you guys need like a full, and it's crazy. I feel like I'm getting like some of you guys only need like 4 hours of sleep during the daytime, and that's what's actually going to recharge you. It's going to give you more energy than if you slept 8 hours in the nighttime. That's only for a few of you. That's not for everybody, okay? Channel for the collective. What do they need to know right now? I remember what you told me. Said I wasn't made right. Said I wasn't built right. That's why I'm so lonely. Can't turn a hoe into a housewife. I was just your fun girl. Fun girl, my YouTube video could be significant. Go watch it if you feel called to. Also, I really need to tell you, all of the messages will be on my YouTube after, okay? So what I'm seeing right now is that some of you guys need to sit over here and dig up all the roots, all the bad roots from your past relationships. A lot of you guys have yet to realize who the fuck you are. But I feel like you guys are starting to realize that this is no longer serving me. This depression is no longer serving me. These people is no longer serving me. These connections is no longer serving me. So God is urging you to dig up what is no longer serving you in order to get back to your kind-hearted self. In order to get back into your bag of creating. In order for you to sit over here and start coming around again. Start going out again. Some of you guys are going out this weekend, but I feel the need to sit over here and tell you that, listen. What's happening is because I'm getting like a lot of y'all was poisoned in y'all past relationships on who the fuck you are. I'm getting a lot of people like to tell you who you were. Some of y'all invested heavily into these relationships, and hear me, y'all. Some of y'all invested so heavily into these relationships to where you turned against you. I'm just calling it a being. You didn't realize that you really are the empress. I want to even say emperor. You don't realize the power that you hold within you because you gave that power away to somebody else, and that's why God is calling you to dig that shit up. A moment of solitude. A moment of you sitting over here. And God is like, do this shit quick and in a hurry is what I'm saying. Yeah. It's time for you to sit over here and pick up your shit and go. Some of you guys are still within this union and you need to get your shit and go. If you feel like you're in a partnership and these people are it's like, I'm just getting like a poisonous energy, y'all. Yeah. You losing sleep over these people. It's time for you to get up. Maybe you leaving in the nighttime. Now I'm getting the scene from Medea's and I'd hate to use this example, but this is the example I got in my head, so I gotta use it because I'm not on good terms with Tyler Perry right now. But not me acting like I know Tyler Perry or something. But y'all know that scene where she was like, where she got up in the middle of the night and she left her husband because he was beating on her real bad. That's the scene that I'm getting. Can't remember what that movie is called. So maybe I'm not supposed to, because we're not supposed to support that right here. But I feel like that's significant. Some of you guys is leaving in the middle of the night. Or you're being called to, because I'm just getting a poisonous energy coming from this masculine. Somebody could be doing root work on you. It could come from his side of the family. Take it as a resonance. That's not for everybody, but that's for somebody. I want y'all to understand something, though. It's so funny when it comes to root work and like spells and generational curses and stuff like that, because it's like, y'all know y'all got the tools to get that shit off you. You know that whatever, God will always reveal to you what it is that's on you. God will always reveal to you what it is that he needs you to know. But the point of the matter is that you can't be scared of it. Everything that's done to you can be undone. I feel the need to tell y'all that. That's why when it comes to like spells and people talking about voodoo and people talking about, and it's funny because this is the hoodoo tarot. I love this tarot though. But it's like, I don't get scared of it because it's just like, God will send devils your way because he knows that you could deal with the motherfucking devil. But the point of the matter is that you guys are not dealing with you're not dealing with it in the proper way because you guys are forgetting who you are. And I think that that's where God is challenging you right now, is for you to wake the fuck up. Some of you guys are dreamers. Some of you guys dream. Like, you guys can literally see physical dreams. But it's like, God is challenging you right now to sit over here and get your ass up. Realize who the fuck you are. Realize your worth within relationships. And I feel the need to sit over here and say that although I'm channeling for a feminine, I'm also channeling for a masculine too. This could be you. You could be in a connection with a woman that's really not even acting. You know what? I was gonna say not acting like a woman, but you're in a relationship with somebody that's sitting over here that's trying to overpower you. And that's why that shit's not working out. So you need to dig that shit the fuck up. You need to head in a different direction. You need to head towards stuff that's gonna bring you peace. And realize, don't get me wrong, because you love these people. That's the fucked up part is the reason in that movie by Medea, they sat over here and she went back to the man because everybody told her to go back. She went back to the man because that's where she felt comforted, because he said over here and said a few I'm sorries. But God wants you to God don't want you to go back. God wants you to sit over here and be peaceful, but God also wants you to hold your position once you leave. Yeah. Money's on the table here, y'all. I'm hearing you get more money when you happier. You get more opportunities. I'm hearing by yourself. This relationship could have sat over here and actually caused you to miss out on a lot of opportunities, y'all. And you know what's so messed up is that I always say everything happens for a reason. Everything is a live, learn lesson. Everything. But it's messed up when we get into unions with people that are jealous of our kindness. They jealous of our energy. They jealous of that they can never be us. They jealous that they can sit over here and it's like they jealous that money always comes to us easily. They jealous of us and it's like, but we not even jealous of you. We just want the best for you. That's why we chose you. But people don't see that. And that's why God is calling y'all to leave the connection and to be by yourself right now. Is because I got 2 aces out here. That's crazy. Leading up to the 10 of baskets. God has way more for you on this new endeavor that's going to fulfill y'all. You want a new relationship? He got that. He got that. You said you want new money. You got that. You said you want to sleep. You want peace of mind. You got that. You said you want to travel. You got that. But notice that this is all by yourself. I feel like we're going to call this new journey of your life, the villain era. I'm getting that TikTok where she was like, awaken the villains. But I don't feel like you guys are going to be villains as far as to do it on other people. I feel like you about to be a villain against your old self. It's you versus you. It's me versus me. I've been getting me versus me all week this week. And I feel like that's significant because God is giving you, let me tell you something. He's giving you this new relationship. He's handing it to you. Let me show y'all real quick. Let me show y'all what's in my cards. Because you know I love to show y'all my cards really quickly. Please hold. Let me flip. Flip, 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 flip. Now I'm hearing game over. Flip, flip, flip. Game over. Let me show y'all what's in my cards, okay? I ain't even get to that card yet, but notice how there's this toxic motherfucker that's about to be fighting for your ass. But I digress. Where do I want to start? Listen, this is where you're at currently. You're not acting within your actual energy, right? Right. Your actual energy is actually this upright. It's you actually being giving, you being loyal, you spending time with family, you going out to gatherings, you putting that shit on. I don't care if you a masculine watching my shit. It's like you sitting over here you getting your hair fucking done. You getting your fucking, what you want to say, a beard? You getting your beard together. You sitting over here taking care of your fucking energy. You sitting over here getting haircuts and shit. To my masculines, you got your shit on. Just because you see a woman here doesn't mean that this don't reflect you as well. To my femmes up in this bitch, you putting on that dress. Some of y'all done gained a little weight. That's okay. Some of y'all done lost a lot of fucking weight. And it's like, it's time to get your weight back. It's time for you to get your gains up. Masculines and femmes. It's time for you to put on your pearls. It's time for you to do your makeup again. Some of y'all forgot how to fucking do your fucking makeup. I'm hearing, bitch, no, I didn't. I just don't put it on because he don't like it. Point of the matter is I want y'all to understand something. I got my courting card upside down, which is the lovers upside down. And I also got my empress upside down, which is making me feel as though. And then I got my hermit mode. It's time for you to sit over here and actually dig up this old shit that's no longer serving you. Some of you guys have actually already released this person, but it's still within your head. It's still sitting over here challenging you not to act within your energy, because this person is sitting over here still fighting for you. Okay? Now, from there, God is sitting over here saying, bitch, if you still there, you need to escape. I don't care if you escape in your sleep. I don't care if you escape. And now I'm starting to get, if you guys are not physically there, I'm really starting to get a mentally there. It's like some of you guys might be continuously reliving and hashing out, oh, I should have did this, I should have did that. And God is like, get the fuck out of there. The reason why is because within this, God is sitting over here saying, listen, I needed you to escape in order for you to get better sleep. In order for you to sit over here and get clear on what it is that you want to do. I need you to sit over here and come up with a vision for yourself. And don't get me wrong, because there are going to be times where you sit over here and you want to go back, but you don't. Look at how this card is going. This card is looking towards your new opportunities, babe. Your new money, your new opportunities, your new love. It's funny because this is my POP, hold it down. I know you want to look back. I know you want to look back because this was once love. This was once somebody that sat over here and it's like it never brought out the fucking empress within you, because this is who you truly always have been. You've always been that fucking girl. You always been that boy. You always been the motherfucker that sat over here. It's like the star. But the point of the matter is that you lost this quality within this relationship. I'm hearing that you lost your identity within this relationship, and now it's time to sit over here and figure out who the fuck you are. Now, that doesn't mean that you're not going to stop caring, but you're going to have to try to work on it, and you're going to try to heal yourself. I'm hearing heal your finances in order to embody what it feels like to be happy by yourself. This woman is by herself. There's unions all around her, but she is by herself. But that doesn't take away from her quality. And the reason why is because she has to learn how to sit over here and be happy again. She got to rebuild herself. And I think that that's significant is that, listen, by you sitting over here, staying by yourself, you doing what you need to, you getting your money together, you moving when God tell you to move, you traveling when you want to fucking travel. Some of this is about to be by yourself. Some of y'all, I'm hearing some of y'all do bad by yourself. Y'all about to walk into new opportunities, new money. You ain't going to have to sit over here and ask nobody, hey, babe, should I take this opportunity? The fuck, if an opportunity is presented to yourself, because look, God is handing you this opportunity, big dog. Guess what? Look at how that's, here you go. Not only is it going to lead to the 10 of cups, but it's like it's giving you money. You wondering about money, you don't even got to worry. Money is going to be here. And what's funny is that it's going to start with you. And I think that that's the biggest reflection is that a lot of y'all need to understand that y'all are about to sit over here and get y'all energy back by y'all doing the work on yourself. Because this money, and now I'm getting insecure ass energy. You remember how on Insecure, if y'all never watched Insecure, everything in Issa's life was going wrong. Everything. But the point of the matter is that as soon as she sat over here and was like, fuck it, I'm not about to concentrate on this relationship no more. I'm not about to concentrate on Lawrence no more. And she started to sit over here and invest into herself. She's like, fuck it, fuck this job. I'm about to go get me a new job. Let's go. I'm leaving. I'm going to search for a new job. I don't know where, but it's going to pop up. I'm going to do my events and shit like that. I want y'all to understand something. This new opportunity not only presented new love in her life. What was that, Nathan? It's like you're going to receive everything that it is that you want. But the point of the fucking matter is that you're going to get the love, because this is not it. This is what you're leaving. You leave it, and it's not to sit over here and say that this person ain't gonna fight with you. Look, that motherfucker got a knife in his hand. But the point of the matter is that you want somebody that actually loves you correctly. You want somebody that you could actually sit over here and take to the barbecues. You want somebody that's sit over here and that's actually going to sit over here and give you fulfillment. You want somebody that's actually going to show you off to the motherfucking family. This motherfucker ain't showing you off to nobody. These are the spirit guides in the spirit realm. These motherfuckers, he just wants to court your ass. But you got somebody that's sitting over here that's actually about to sit over here. I'm about to show you off. That's what y'all deserve, because that's what y'all been asking for. But the point of the matter is that you have to sit over here and leave this motherfucker that's sitting over here. And it's not to sit over here and say that it's not going to be a fight. Because what happened at that one movie in fucking Medea where she sat over here and she left? Oh, that motherfucker was fighting for her because he was like, you going to marry me or not? Till death do us part. But the point of the matter is that eventually she still sat over here and ended that fucking relationship. So God is sitting over here saying, dig that shit up, big dog. It's time. It's time. But no, and notice how I placed it. No, by you sitting over here leaving, you leaving with whatever it is that you need, whatever it is, clothes on your back, whatever you could take with you. Know that that motherfucker's right behind you. Okay? Okay. Now, I'm going to get into the personal readings. If you guys want to sit over here and have a personal reading, guess what? I like this for you. Oh, shit. Please hold. Let me sit over here and put myself together. If you want to join the list, you can sit over here and either donate to my Cash App or donate to my link in my bio. And without further ado, let's get started. I ain't even checked my cash sheet. Oh, it looked like nobody went no reading today. Okay. Bitch, I'll get the fuck off right now. Stop playing with me. Let me check my PayPal really quickly. If I'm supposed to end it right there, I will end it right there. Don't play with me. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Please hold. I'm hearing, don't play with it. Don't play with it. I feel the need to tell you guys, though, like, hear me and hear me well, though. It's not to sit over here and say that this new journey is going to be easy peasy lemon squeezy, but I do sit over here and feel the need to sit over here and tell y'all that listen, if life was fucking easy, then we would all do it. If life was fucking easy, then we would sit over here and all put forth, like, it's like everything would sit over here and be easy. But it's like sometimes being alone can sit over here and bring on its own challenges within itself. And that's where it is gone. Okay, Ari. It's looking like you up, big dog, okay? Ari said, bitch, wait. You said we was tuned in. They said we was tuned in. It's okay. I have Ari. If you guys want to sit over here and join the list, because I'm like, baby, I get up on it here. I got stuff to do today. But I always do what I'm called to do. So if you guys want a reading, let's go. Ari, you're up first. If you guys want to join the list, you could donate to my Cash App or you could donate to my link in my bio. If you guys don't want to do it on live, that's okay. Just DM me after, or you can reach out to me through my email. You know what's funny? It looks like I got some bite marks on me. And then I see some hair. Be mindful right now, y'all. I just feel that, because I feel like this is a collective thing. I don't think this is just you, Ari. Just be mindful of who you have in your energy. Be mindful of the people that's sitting over here that's trying to put shit on you. I'm hearing project shit on you, because I feel like these next 30 days of your life is going to be significant. I also feel the need to sit over here and tell you, because the times is changing, the seasons is changing. Just make sure that if you having a cold, like, heal that shit. And it's so crazy because I keep healing, but it's like I keep having my sinuses pop back up. So it's like it could be something just as simple as your sinuses, but God needs you in tip-top shape. So it's time to get you in tip-top shape. Let's go, Ari. What you got for Ari today? What's popping in her life? What she needs to know right now? And you know what? I kind of want to do, because Ari, I know you want to touch on love, but we touched on love yesterday. So I feel like we need to do a you reading. And you know what's crazy, Ari? Just right now, I just seen a fucking a butterfly, a white butterfly, fly past me. So that's significant. Butterflies signify transformations. So I feel like not only are you being urged to go outside, but I also feel the need to sit over here and say it's time for you to transform your way of thinking. And I'm also hearing that it's time for you to pick up the pen and figure out where you want your life to go. Yeah. It's time for you to sit over here and realize that, and you know what's crazy is that this card was just in my head. Let me tell you something. This card was just in my head. I feel like you gotta sit over here, and I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. I just said I don't want to do love. Oh, they're not saying it's about love. It's about you. You gotta love yourself, Ari. And I think that that's significant. And the reason why is because, Ari, you done been backstabbed a few different times. Not even in this just one encounter. But Ari, it's time for you to get your you qualities back. Because a lot of people have sat over here and pissed on you, and I feel like you've allowed it because you've given up. And I feel like, but you have the power within your hand, Ari, but you're not using it. And I think that that's significant, is God is sitting over here saying, heavy emphasis within your hand, big dog. But the point of the matter is that power is literally within you. I said we wasn't doing love. I said we not doing love, and love when it popped the fuck out. I see. The devil popped out right after the love. So, Ari, let me sit over here and let me tell you something. Okay? It's funny how we've dealt with it. God is sitting over here saying that he not only wants you to call your power back to yourself, but he also wants you to get back into a position where you actually love, Ari, because you're filled with love. It's so funny because, Ari, we always talk about love, but I feel like God is sitting over here saying, but I want you to put that love within yourself. Because love has been draining you, and God is like, but you got the power to put it back within yourself. And it's funny, Ari, because it's like the way that I position these cards, I always just lay cards however I lay them. But it's like within this right underneath or right next to this masculine, within this Two of Cups, is the devil. And right on the side of you is hermit mode. And what does that mean? That means that you got to sit over here and figure out what doesn't work for you versus what has broken you. And you got to dig that shit up. We was just talking about sitting over here digging up old roots. Because, Ari, your true energy is by you being happy. Your true energy is by you sitting over here actually motivating others, by you giving to other people. But the point of the matter is that you were giving to people that were dead. Let me show you something within the cards, okay? Let me show you, big dog, because you know I like to show a person. Let me show a person. You say how we get a reading. You can donate to my Cash App, okay? Or you can donate to my link in my bio. Let me show you how I like these cards. This is you, Ari. You are the type of person where you are a true giving person. You are a true loving person. You the type of person where it's like, baby, I'll give you the shirt off my back if you need it. I'm always going to show up for you. You said you need me at 3 a.m. I'm going to pop the fuck up because that's who the fuck you are. But the point of the matter is that love has been sitting over here. Let me tell you something. Love has been sitting over here fucking you up. It's not just one person. It's not two persons. It's 3 people. And that don't even just got to be within love, y'all, even though we got love out here. But it's like that's within you sitting over here fucking giving to people that has not given to you. They piss on your grave. They don't fuck with you. But I feel like that's significant is that you got so much love, Ari, that you don't even notice that your love is missing. But now that this connection that you have been in has been testing you, it's been testing you because this is my devil card. This connection has had you up in a chokehold. Now you're starting to realize I'm missing love. And if you have yet to identify it, well, I'm telling you. You don't realize because catch me. That card says power. You don't realize you got the power within your hands. You don't have, I'm hearing, Ari, you literally could have physical healing hands. But it's like, you don't realize that you have the power to fix what's broken. You love a good science project, right? But the point of the matter is that your love within itself, you might not even have to touch on anything, Ari. Your love within itself can be healing, can fix shit that's broken. But the point of the matter is that you can't fix shit that's dead. You were pouring into love that was fucking dead. This tree is dead. So God is sitting over here saying, big dog, we got to go dig up what's no longer serving you. Look at these cards. If you split this card, you split them down the middle. This man got the devil on his shoulders. God, you got God on your shoulders. Why? The universe is behind you, babe. The trees is behind you. The Mother Nature is behind you. Mother Nature is behind you. You got the roses right there. Mother Nature is behind you, but the point of the matter is that you got to dig up what no longer serves you, what's no longer bearing you foot, because catch me how I have this mirror up in here. You have the power to sit over here and realize that this plant is not fucking dead. It just fucking crashed over. And Ari, I want you to hear me. This plant can still grow. So we need to go sit over here and dig this up from dead ass soil in order so we can sit over here and build by yourself. But the point of the matter is Ari, you're so much in your head because you don't want to build by yourself. You're ready to sit over here and fucking build with somebody, even if that shit is, it leads you to death. R.I.P. 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 I just killed the club. I'm sorry. I don't know why that just popped up in my head. But the point of the matter is that God wants you to sit over here and see that you have, this is my magician card. You got the power within yourself to sit over here and get that plant and fucking move your shit on. But the point of the matter is that, Ari, you got to sit over here and want that for yourself. Because I'm hearing you could do bad all by your motherfucking self, big dog. What you want to do? You got the money. You got the King of Cups. I said King of Cups. I'm lying like shit. King of Pentacles and the King of fucking Wands. I'm hearing you gonna have your choice of the motherfucking. Look at the motherfucking Emperor. You know what's crazy is I said you gonna have the choice of the motherfucking litter. What litter do you want? Do you want my man's fun times? You want fun guy vibes? You want man's about his money? Or you want your real true person, Ari? But stop sitting over here thinking that you stuck. Stop sitting over here thinking that you've been abandoned. Baby, options is here. But you got to dig up what's not serving you in order for you to sit over here and go grab this motherfucking plant in order to go replant it. Okay? And that's your fucking reading. And I'm going to leave it there. Okay, Ari. Look, Ari, we can't make it about love, even if we fucking want to. I swear to God. I be tired. I be like, okay, so, but where is the money? Where is the money? That's where my shit be. I be like, but where is... So that could be significant. Somebody y'all could be sitting over here being like, fuck that love. Where the money is? And I feel y'all. Me too. Okay, y'all, if y'all want to join the list, y'all can sit over here and either donate to my Cash App, which is here, or donate to my link in my motherfucking bio. Okay? Miss Amber, bring that ass here, girlie. Where we popping up, dude? And then after Amber, I have Christopher. I have Jasmine. And then I got Ice. Okay? If you guys want to join the list, link in the fucking bio. You could do PayPal, or you could sit over here and donate to my Cash App. And if you guys are like, yo, I really don't want to do this shit on live, can we do a personal? That's cool. I offer personals either by phone, or we could sit over here and we can I could do a video for you, which I actually prefer doing videos because then you can actually have something you can hold on to, and it's only a link for you. Nobody else can see you. Okay, Miss Amber, you said, I'm telling you, where is the money at? Where is we at? Amber, is you here? I remember what you told me. Where is Amber? Is Amber here? I said I wasn't made right. Said I wasn't built right. That's why I'm so lonely. Am I frozen, y'all? Or am I normal? Ken, sorry, but you are beautiful. Thank you, King. You're beautiful. Is Amber here? You're beautiful. Oh, I'm good. Oh, I beat. Okay, Amber. Since you not popping up, that's why I'm so lonely. Can't turn a hoe into a housewife. Okay. Well, if Amber You saw I keep seeing Amber right here. Okay, well, we'll go on to Christopher. Amber, if you ever pop the fuck up, you know, you just let me know. Okay? Chris, is you ready, babes? I never do readings if the people is not in here. If y'all don't sit over here and tell me you here, then guess what? I will wait. Or I'll move on to the next caller, okay? Okay. Mr. Chris, pop your shit. Where is everybody? Where is you at? Maybe you're telling me to be patient. I don't got patience. I need the people to scream out. I remember what you told me. Is Chris here? Chris ain't here either. Where is these people? Okay. Well, you know what? We'll keep going. Jasmine, is you here? I remember what you told me. Maybe the God is sitting over here saying that those people is not here because they not supposed to be here. You said Chris is here. Okay. I needed to make sure that you was here, sir. Let me tell you something, Chris. When I call your ass, you come to the motherfucking front. You want to know why? Because I need to make sure you here so you can get your reading. Chris said, sir, he said, ma'am, I did not want to sit over here and be outed, but guess what? You had to be outed. That could be significant. Chris, you could be sitting over here missing out on opportunities because you're not paying attention. And it's funny, when things like that happen, it's like, so there could be delays. Yeah, heavy emphasis on delays. Chris, I feel the need to sit over here and say, start paying attention to your opportunities that's around you. Don't always think that there's an op that's trying to sit over here, and don't always think that everything that's presented to you is like a front. Because I'm getting like a devious energy. Like, this is just channel wise. I don't even gotta look at the cards. But I feel like because railroads and the chariot is right underneath there, I feel the need to tell you, Chris, like, God is ready to move you on to your next level. Is you ready? And I feel like your next level requires for you to have trust. And it's funny because I feel like, Chris, right now you've been like, I've been feeling like you got a lot in the works right now. Like, you're under construction right now. But I feel like it's on purpose. I feel like everything that's happening to you right now is on purpose. It's a part of your journey. I'm gonna take this one out. Yeah. I'm hearing you focus on your money right now. Yeah. But you're not living... See, okay. Okay, you got a lot going on. Okay, wait. Okay, just position the cards. Okay, I'm gonna position the cards. I feel like there's one more. There's one more. Okay, there's not one more. Okay. But I feel like there is. The Lovers keeps coming out. If it comes out, it comes out. Let me tell you something, Chris. Your new journey right now requires for your undivided attention because time is of the essence. I feel like, and there's confirmation outside, I want you to hear me really quickly. You have the power to manifest what your next life looks like, but I do feel like you're short for cash. And I feel like, Chris, to be honest, I'm gonna keep it a being with you. I feel like the reason why you are like, why you're stuck right now is because you don't think you have enough time, and you don't think that life is in your favor, and it's all an illusion. But I also feel like, be careful about what you say, Chris, because the power in your tongue is so significant. If you say you don't got enough time, then you don't got enough time. If you say life ain't fair, then life isn't fair. If you say, man, this bitch put some hexes on me, then guess what? The bitch put some hexes on me. But I'm seeing right now, God is giving you only what the fuck you need and taking away everything. And I feel that that's significant because this is a part of your journey. This is a part of your journey because God wants you to pick something different. See, time is up for your old life because it is killing you. And I'm not even getting, it could be a physical death, but I'm also getting like a spiritual death and mental death. It's like repetition. And I feel like, Chris, you so motherfucking smart. Like, you not supposed to sit over here and do what everybody else do. I'm getting, you supposed to be doing something that's like the world's less travel. It's like maybe everybody around you is used to sitting over here going to corporate America, or they sitting over here used to going to working at jobs in the factory. But in reality, you supposed to travel the world, Chris. Yeah. Because that's the shit that's gonna make you happy. You supposed to do what makes you happy, Chris. But in reality, if you're surrounded around a whole bunch of motherfuckers that's in survival mode, then Chris, what does that make you? In survival mode. If you're surrounded around a whole bunch of fucking people that sit over here and feel like time ain't on their side, that they don't got time to sit over here and do anything, then guess what? What does that make you? Unhappy. So right now that it's time for you to sit over here and go into quiet mode, silent mode, and hear me right now. The reason why you don't have everything that it is that you want is because guess what? It's time for you to revision where your next journey goes, and this new journey is by yourself, big dog. But it's not time for you to be fucking fighting no more. God doesn't want you in this environment where you have to protect yourself. I'm hearing physically protect yourself and spiritually protect yourself. Because God has a bigger purpose for you, Chris, whether if you realize it or not. But the point of the fucking matter is that you're a loving ass person, as quiet as it's kept. I'm hearing keep your heart, 3 stacks. Keep your heart. Hey. But it's like you can't even focus on your loving, genuine self because you feel like you're lacking within money. You feel like you're not getting your divine justice. I'm hearing you got trauma. Yeah. And I'm hearing that trauma started from when you was a kid. And I think that that's significant. That's why you fucking are so protected. You can't even focus on being your true loving and giving self because you done been backstabbed so motherfucking much. So let me show you the cards, Chris. Let me show you how this shit lay out, okay? Let me show you. Because, I love to show people. I really am loving this shit, okay? You said Amber is here? Okay, perfect. I'll do her next. Let me show you the cards really quickly. This is where you're at, Chris, okay? This is my Chariot card. Listen, baby, you got to buckle the fuck up. You don't got to say so in how this life is about to go, but you got to say so. And it's 555 as I'm saying this. But you got to sit over here and you do have a say so in who's coming with you. But in reality, I'm hearing God is like, bitch, you can't control nothing. You're moving into this protection, into this solitude, into this nobody can know where you going next. And the reason why is because if they do, you're going to still be in survival mode. Literally, this person literally has a physical gun and literally a spiritual Bible up in this bitch. Chris, when I tell you this is how you have been, God don't want you to sit over here and be on edge no more. God wants you to be in this, like, literally this flowing ass energy. And the reason why is because you've been backstabbed so many motherfucking times. You done sat over here and it's like I'm getting like a setup energy. A setup fucking energy. But your balance is coming up in this bitch. That's funny. It's funny. And the reason why is because guess what? All your life, Chris, you've been tested. All your life you've been tested. You haven't been treated fucking fairly. You ain't sit over here and fucking had the proper. It's like you ain't had the proper guidance. And it's 4, 5, 6. I'm saying this. It's like everything has been against you. But in reality, that's because you always had the power to sit over here and make you happy. See, they wanted you in survival mode because if you were in survival mode, you can't be happy. If you were in survival mode, if you only had enough, if you only had only enough and you're juggling, you sitting over here trying to be a people pleaser, you sitting over here trying to make everybody else happy and get everybody else out of their situations, then you can't be happy. But you manifest from your happiness, your love, all your shit, all your fruits of your fucking labor comes here. And God wants to give this all back to you because within the cards, time and time fucking again, you haven't had justice because you've been caught up in a motherfucking illusion. So now God is giving you a way out. He don't want you sitting over here feeling like this no more. And this is where you've been. Whether it's backside by your moms. You want to talk about moms? We could talk about moms. We could talk about dad. We could talk about fucking your best friends. We could talk about the bitches too. What you want to talk about? All of them people sat over here and fucking wasn't fucking for you, Chris. But the point of the fucking matter is that, listen, we can't sit over here and worry about old ass fights no more. We can't worry about the shit that fucking happened in our past no more. Why? Because it's within your cards to be happy. It's within your cards to move. It's within your cards to sit over here, because guess what? This is your balance. This is your fucking balance. But the point of the matter is that you got to leave behind. Catch me, Chris. You got to leave behind. You got to leave behind the old shit. But you know what's crazy? Let me move these cards because I forgot that there was a card behind here. You got to leave behind the people that's been sitting over here talking shit behind you all your motherfucking back. You got to leave behind the people that don't serve you. You got to people. It's like you got to literally leave her behind. It could be a physical woman you need to leave behind. But it's like, I'm getting more so that this is your friends and this is just the illusion of a woman. And you have to have the strength to sit over here and realize who the fuck you are, and that this might be a solocation. A solo destination in order for you to sit over here and move forward. But that doesn't mean that people ain't gonna try to fight you. That don't mean that people ain't gonna try to hold on to you. That don't mean that everything is all gonna be shits and glitters, because guess what? Everything that you done went through, catch me, Chris, everything you done went through, all this shit, all the unfairness is building your character in order for you to move the fuck on. In order for you to move on. I'm getting a physical fucking move. So, Chris, if that ain't within your card, it's time for you to plan on that shit. But the point of the matter is that the choice is yours. You choose where you want to go. But the point of the matter is that love is within your cards. Wish fulfillment is within your cards. The new money is within your cards, Chris. And I can't make that up. Not shuffling. That's within your fucking cards if you want it. New love is within your motherfucking cards if you want it. But you got to get rid of all that old ass fucking shit. And then you got to go with the fucking flow and realize, because this is a death. You got to dead all that old shit in order to get everything that it is that you want. And that's word is bond. Okay? Amber, bring your ass here. And I hope that helped, Chris. This will be on my fucking YouTube, so you can sit over here and come back and sorry guys. It'll be on my YouTube, so you guys can sit over here and come back and watch it. And I feel the need to tell you, Chris, whenever you sit over here and you get discouraged, just realize that this shit is temporary. And it's time for you to switch up your circle, is what God is telling me. If people ain't for you, and I'm hearing, really, this is a solocation. Like, this next step of your life is for you and you only. But it's like, you need to do everything in your power in order to get there. That's your next goal, okay? Okay. You said, Derek, did I get it? Let me see. You said carefree. It's carefree M. It's right here. Amber, you ready, babe? You said I needed to hear this. For real. I hope that helps you, Chris. Like, for real. And I just feel the need to sit over here and tell you, don't give up. Okay? Whatever you do, don't give the fuck up. Okay. I see you. Derek, I didn't get your sweetheart. Yeah, you said you did it on Cash App. I didn't get yours. Let me check my PayPal really quickly. Yeah, I didn't get yours. Okay, y'all, give me 1 second, because I know that this video is already super long, and I know that when this shit get to like 3 hours, this shit don't let me upload it. I'm gonna end this shit. Amber, you better be right back. I'd like literally click on my page right now. I'm gonna end it really quickly, and I'm going live right again, okay? Give me 2 seconds, y'all.